often like people who like you first.
Absolutely.
I mean, if we're honest, some of our friends, they liked us first, and that's why we felt comfortable liking them back. And a lot of times, we trust people after they've already demonstrated some level of trust in us. Have you noticed that? Someone confides in you, and then you think, I'd like to reciprocate. The truth of the matter is that charity is the most selfish act in the world, really, because we always get something back. And it's one of the reasons why the golden rule, the platinum rule, and even the rule of BNI works. Givers gain. So this week's assignment is very specific, and it's actually selfish because it's quite giving. And if you're willing to commit to this, I think you'll be surprised what comes back to you. One of the secrets in giving is to not plan to have it come back to you and to not decide and tell the universe or God or the other person how you want to be rewarded, right? You have to be willing to give and just wait, and if nothing happens, that has to be okay with you. So today's assignment is something that I want you to complete by 2 o'clock today. In fact, ideally, I'd like you to complete it by 1:15 before you even leave this room. Here's your assignment if you choose to accept it. I'd like you to choose someone in this room and walk up to them and ask them, how's business? Really, and when they say, oh, great, or they say, not so good, I want you to ask a follow-up question. Really, is it great? How's business really going? Let them know that you want to know the answer. And if you're asked, how's business, I'd like you to be willing to be a little bit vulnerable. Tell a little bit of the truth that you haven't told before. And then here's the really most important part. Then I want you to ask the person after they told you how business is, I want you to ask them, what can I do for you in the next 7 days that will be of some assistance or support to you, specifically? I bet you the person's going to say, oh, nothing, or oh, I don't know. And your job, this is the hardest part, is to push them gently and with business love. Yeah, business love. And ask them to tell you something that you can do. And if all they can think of is, will you please have a one-to-one at my place of business? Will you please call me this week and check on me on Monday and remind me to have a good week? It can be something small, but make them tell you what they want, and then you have to follow through and do it. All right, come on.
We already did.
I don't even know if you're listening, so I just want to check to make sure. Okay, good. Good. And let the business gods guide you to who it is you need to ask. You can pick someone that you really like, or you pick someone you don't really know. It doesn't really matter. The important part is to give. 1:15.